Is this the summer your kid becomes an adult and lands that first summer job? Well, if so, they could be in for a little shock when it comes to how much they actually take home in pay. So here to discuss ways to get ahead of it by explaining to your child what to expect is Greg Merced, CEO of BusyKid. Good morning, Greg. How are you?
Hi, Tony. Doing good.
So let's hop right into this because I know what it was like when I was a teen getting a job. But first, what is the importance of teens getting summer jobs?
Okay, this is super important stuff. We got to teach kids how to work earlier in life, okay? They need to get off the couch, especially during the summertime. They're sitting around scrolling their phones, right? And wasting their lives away. This is a perfect opportunity to get them working. If they can't get a quote real job, give them a job around your house.
Ah.
Treat them like a little handyman. Give them some stuff to do, get things knocked out, and most importantly, get some money to them so that they can start learning about it and how it works.
That is very true. And it's funny you say that because I have an 11-year-old. So we're kind of in the
Ah,
process of
perfect.
doing things like this now. Obviously, he can't get a real job, but like you mentioned, doing things around the house and giving an allowance so he can kind of understand and appreciate the value of that dollar. But what do parents need to explain to kids when it comes to earning a paycheck?
Well, I think what they need to teach them is when you earn money, you don't just burn it, okay? You
Hmm.
don't just earn it and burn it and waste it real quick. You have to teach them a balanced financial approach. And what I mean by that is let them earn money, but then put a little bit in investing and saving and start learning how to do that. And then sharing, give a little bit of money away to charities or something that you care about. And then lastly, teach them how digital money works by letting them spend with a card or on their phone. And I know you're thinking 11, like that's a good time for them to start learning how invisible money works. And when you swipe it, boom, it's gone. Like that's important stuff.
It is like you said, when you swipe it, it is gone because my child in a heartbeat will say, "Mom, can you send me?" I got him a Cash App card. But anyways, what is the easiest way for parents to explain taxes to kids? I feel like this is a big one.
Yeah. So I think probably the best way and the easiest way to explain taxes is when you're driving down the road. Okay, you're driving with them. And I would just say, you know what? When you get a real job, you're going to have to pay some taxes, and the taxes pay for things like this road we're driving on. Like
Ah,
that probably seems like the easiest way to explain it to a younger kid.
yeah.
If you try to go into Social Security and all this stuff, it just kind of goes over their head. Talk about the road you're driving on.
All right, that is a great way to make it more
Make
visual
it
for
easy.
them too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
before we get the paycheck, of course, they have to get a job. So what are some good summer jobs?
So some good summer jobs. Now, like I said, if they can't get a real like a real job, give them some ideas, plant some ideas in their brain to spur their entrepreneurial flame, right? So give them ideas like, hey, we have neighbors. They all have cars, probably. Why don't we have you wash their cars, detail them inside, walk their dog, mow their lawn? Like these are all basic things. Babysit. Like these
Yeah.
are all basic things that you can do, but you don't actually have to have a real job. But it gets within them the desire to go out, hustle, earn some money, and then start making good decisions with that money.
Absolutely. And the jobs that you just listed, those can kind of go for kiddos who may not be at that age to where they can maybe
Yeah,
go out and get a job at the grocery store or something like that.
absolutely. You don't have to be very old to go walk the dog around the block, right?
Nope.
These kinds of things, and everybody seems to have a dog, so
Yeah.
get them out there doing something.
Nice. Well, Greg, where can we go to see this advice again?
So we're at busykid.com. I would say get your kid busy doing something that's actually going to help them in their lives instead of just laying around all summer.
I like that. All right, let's get them off the couch and into a job. Greg, thank you again for this advice.
Thank you.
All right, now if you would like to see these tips again from Greg, just head to our website later this afternoon.